Testing, testing. Okay, hey guys, it's been a while since I've streamed, but thanks for joining. I'm gonna I already beat this game once, but I'm going to be playing it again, streaming it. I'm gonna play a new build, so I'm gonna say new game here. Probably gonna be the Vagabond, I'm thinking. Let me see. Yeah, let me see. I was starting a hero, I know the other day, but I think I'm gonna be the Vagabond probably. Yeah, I'll just try out the Vagabond, I think. I did I guess. I was doing a faith build my first playthrough. I'm gonna pick up my template from the other build that I did. Load my favorite. I guess what I'll do is I'll load him up. And I'll probably modify him a bit. Call him York. Actually, might use my own name. I'll just say Nate. Type A versus B, I think. I'll just do type A. You know what? I forgot. I should probably detailed. I'm gonna load the other one. It's slightly different. It's a bigger version. Well, yeah, I might leave that one actually. I always pick young. Vagabond, a knight exiled from their homeland to wander a solid armor-clad origin. Okay, that's fine. This class is primarily like a lot of HP, it looks like. High vigor, pretty high strength, and good dexterity, so. Keepsake. Lands between ruin the gold. Grace. Oh, it's just used to gain many runes, yeah. Golden seed. Fanged imp ashes. That's kind of cool, but I don't think I'll be using too many of those. A cracked pot. That might be good to start out with, but probably Crimson Medallion, I'm thinking. Boiled prawn boosts physical damage negation. I always prefer to have something that's going to stay with me. Some of these are just consumables, like give me 1 second. Just checking my Twitch here for a second. Okay. Okay, sorry, just checking my chat. Hey, hey, Critical Bear. Thanks for joining. I'm just setting up my character. Yeah, I always like to pick a item that's going to stay with me, not something that's going to I can just consume and then it goes away. So I'll probably just do the Crimson Medallion. That increases my health a little bit. Might change my appearance just a little bit. Alter. So I'm probably going to alter the hair, and that's pretty much it. Maybe the size of my body a little bit, but hair. Let me see. I might do that one. Facial hair. Probably just do a, that's fine. I take that off. What do I want on my face? I'm gonna move this around a bit. That's fine. I think I'll just leave it there. Body. I'm gonna make the chest a little bit bigger. Arms a little bit bigger. Maybe the legs a little bit. Abdomen a little. Chest one more. That should be fine. Gonna save this to my favorites. Yeah. Okay. Alright, I think I'm good to go. And we have a cutscene coming up to describe what's going on in the lore.
The fallen leaves.
I'm doing the Vagabond build, so it's sort of a, I guess, a high HP build. That's the highest stat, vigor. Then next highest is strength, and next highest after that is dexterity. So I'm going to do probably some weapons that do have a scale on both dexterity and strength.
Across the fog, the lands between. Now, Queen Marika the Eternal is nowhere to be found. And in the night of the Black Knives, Godwyn the Golden was first to perish. Soon, Marika's offspring, demigods all, claimed the shards of the Elden Ring. The mad taint of their newfound strength triggered the shattering. A war from which no lord arose.
So some of the characters you see are bosses that you'll fight,
A war
or that will fight.
leading to abandonment by the greater will. Oh, rise now, ye tarnished, ye dead who yet live. The call of long-lost grace speaks to us all. Horalu, chieftain of the Badlands, the ever-brilliant Gold Mask. Fear, the deathbed companion, the loathsome dung-eater, and Sir Gideon Othmere, the all-knowing.
Let me know if you're able to hear me, if anybody's out there. If I'm audible or not.
And one other, whom grace would again bless. A tarnished of no renown. Cross the fog to the lands between. To stand before the Elden Ring. And become the Elden Lord.
Okay, so basically the Elden Ring is broken. I guess that's kind of what, I guess the kind of like the order of the world, I guess. It's broken, so you come back to life to try to put it back together. Seek the Elden Ring. Oh yeah, I forgot a fat roll. Through the path be broken and uncertain, claim your place as Elden Lord. Okay, so this item here is the, okay, yeah, I get it. Probably put it over here. Use to write message. Okay, yeah, you can write, like these messages you see on the ground, I can just write them some myself if I wish. It's like a dream. Okay, so we are outside. I don't think there's anything over here. That's the Erd tree, a pretty important thing in the game. That's kind of like our goal, is to get to the Erd tree. There's not really too much here. You can actually come back here later in the game. But it won't be for some time. So I'll keep moving. That's a statue of Queen Marika, it looks like. I want to go home, but no checkpoint ahead. Time for good luck. First off, give up. Let me just make sure I don't have too much. Alright. Halberd. Let me just test out this weapon real quick. So, this is a standard straight sword with slashing and stabbing abilities, two-handed, which increases your damage by 50%. Okay, and then I also have this starting class comes also with a halberd, so for more ranged attacks. Okay, nice. Okay, stabbing, that's kind of its thing. If we look at the weapon here, square off the skill. Okay, so this is its special ability for the longsword. Square off the skill starts with the sword held level, follow up with normal attack to slash upwards through an enemy's guard, or strong attack to perform a running thrust. Okay, that's cool. Quick charge forth, quickly charge forward with the armament at the hip, carrying the momentum into a thrust. Hold to cover greater distance. Okay. I don't know if I'll be using either of those right now for this next part coming up here. No item ahead. Okay, so this is a boss. Oops. Oops, well I think I'm done. No? I hit him once. I'm just gonna see how much damage I can do to this guy. Uh-oh. Jumping at R2s always do good amount of stacker damage. But yeah, that's a pretty difficult fight to win. You can win, and you get some kind of reward for beating this boss, but it's pretty hard to when you're at, you know, just starting. It's a pretty difficult fight.
Don't worry, Torrent. Fortune is on his side. We found him here, after all. One of his kind is sure to seek the Elden Ring. Even if it does violate the Golden Order.
I'm probably gonna actually do a bleed build as well. I mean, everybody does that build, but I was gonna maybe do a sort of a you know, vampire build like I was trying to do a couple years ago on Dark Souls 3. Cave of Knowledge. Okay, this is a tutorial area. Of learning, remembrance. Okay. Yeah, so let me do the tutorial section here. Probably don't even have to do it, but I just like to do it. Site of Graces is the equivalent of a bonfire from all the other games. So you sit at it, you regain all your health and your resources back, but all the enemies also do respawn as well. I don't think I have a golden seed, or yeah, I don't have anything to upgrade at the moment since I just started it. I am going to reallocate my flask to be all healing since I don't really use any FP except for maybe using my L2 weapon skills, but that's a very small amount. I don't have any spells to memorize, so it's nothing. I'm gonna leave. Okay. Just give me a second while I double check my stream here. Okay. Alright, let's keep going here. Okay, yeah, so this part, just kind of teaching you how to play, how to lock on, all that stuff. If you go up behind enemies, you can backstab them after when you press the R1 button. I'm going to try and parry this guy. I'm not good at parrying, but yeah, I'm really not good at it. I'm going to try again. Luckily, these guys don't do like any damage. Or very little damage. Oops. Try that again. I might try one more time and then I'm just gonna give up. I really am not good at parrying. Yeah, whatever. What I just did there is a counter, so if the moment you block a hit and press R2, you kind of counter attack them and it'll usually do like a lot of stagger damage, and it's pretty nice. Alright, beware weak foe. Maybe I'll just stick to the sword for right now. It's a little bit faster but less range. There's a guy up there with a crossbow, so as long as you keep moving, he can't really hit you. You can pick up these materials laying on the ground. Like flowers, you can use them to craft. There is crafting in this game. You can create put materials together, and yeah. So I'm going to do my special. Oops, that's not what I wanted. So this guy's blocking. I want to move it out of the way, so I use my special ability to remove his block. Because this sword has, like, if you hold L2, you'll go into a stance, and if you press R1, he'll do like that sort of upward slash that will push the enemy's shield away, like I just did. Or if you press R2, it just kind of like lunges forward. Okay. Okay, yeah, you can switch targets. I'm gonna try countering one more, or not countering. There we go. That's annoying to try and do, but whatever. Okay, here's this guy. A little bit tougher than the guys we've been fighting, but not a big deal. You can do running attacks. Oops, skills. Yep, I know. Like that. So as you're sprinting, you press R1 or R2 and you'll do, you know, a running attack. You can sneak in the game as well. So they pulled that, I think they took a lot of the sneaking stuff from Sekiro. You can crouch and kind of use these bushes as cover so enemies don't see you or hear you. As I described before, you can go behind enemies, backstab them. This next part's going to talk about staggering or stance breaking. So the types of moves. So stance breaking is when you do an attack on them and they get stunned, which allows you to go in for a critical strike, which does a bunch of damage. You can stance break by either doing, typically the two main ways are jump attacking with R2, like that, or holding R2, like doing an R2 attack. So I think there are some other moves that do stance break. I mean, I think even regular R1s like I just did do it. There's a stance break there, and then you R1 and do a critical hit, which does a lot of damage. But yeah, stance breaking is nice to do, especially if you're, I mean, in different scenarios. Especially if there's an enemy who doesn't take a lot of damage, good to try and stance break them so you can get in critical hits. Stakes of America basically are checkpoints, so if I die up here, I can just teleport. Instead of going all the way back to the Grace, I can just come back here. Be wary of Soldier. Yeah, this is a... They treat this guy like a boss, but he's not really anything. I'm going to try and do my ability on him. Guard counters. Yeah, okay, well, I'll show a guard counter real quick, just... Even though I think I showed one before, but there it is. And then he stands broken and do the attack, and... Yeah, that's it. Dead. I was going to do my L2, but whatever. Seek Lord. Okay, so we're at the end. Visions of Battle. Okay, we're at the end of the tutorial. That is an emote, which I have a bunch here. I'm going to remove them because I end up doing those by accident a lot. But the one I just got was strength somewhere. There it is. So that's what it looks like. You can do those at people and stuff, and if you want. Not really a necessary part of the game or anything, but just kind of a neat little thing. Especially when you're playing co-op or well, just multiplayer in general, just to communicate with people, I guess, in a way. So this will take us out into the open world. Oh no, it won't. Sorry, I forgot. There's a little bit more. We're out of the tutorial, but there's still like this little connecting section. I'm gonna rest here and heal up my FP and HP. This here, there's a couple of these sort of doorways with this fog, and then there's like this these statues here. You're supposed to use stone sword keys to unlock these areas. They're totally optional. I don't have any, so I have to come back here later. Try to figure this out. Cool. There's no. Okay. Cooperative multiplayer. Okay, so this is finger sever and okay. So I'm gonna put those on my quick select here. Ultimately, the tarnished furled finger is there so that you can put your summon sign down so people will summon you for cooperation, and then finger sever is to, if you're ever in somebody else's world and you just want to leave for whatever reason, you can use the finger sever and it will just take you back to your world. I think whether you're in co-op or in PvP, either one. Okay, I think now we are... Comfort, oh comfort. I think now we are actually going into the open world. Yep. Alright, so here we are. This is the whole... Well, not the whole world. You can't see the whole world from here, but you know, this is just an intro. Guidance of Grace. So, because it's an open world, the game does give you a little bit of guidance with... sort of shows you this sort of light that points you in the general direction that you want to go in, which is nice. And I think it even appears on your map. If you look at the map here, that line here, that's the Grace telling you kind of go in this general direction.
Oh yes, tarnished are we? Come to the lands between for the Elden Ring? Hmm? Of course you have. No shame in it. Unfortunately for you, however, you are maidenless. Without guidance, without the strength of runes, and without an invitation to the round table hold, you are fated, it seems, to die in obscurity.
Okay, so,
Luckily for you,
oh, one second.
there is one shining ray of hope for even the maidenless. Me, Vare. Take care to listen. Are you familiar with grace? The golden light that gives life to you tarnished. You may also behold its golden rays, pointing in a particular direction at times. That is the guidance of grace, a path that a tarnished must travel. Indeed. Grace's guidance holds the answers. It will lead you tarnished to the path you are meant to follow, even if it leads you to your grave. Grace's guidance will reveal the path forward, most certainly, to Castle Stormvale, over on the cliff.
That's Castle Stormvale right over there.
Demigod, Godric the Grafted. It's time you set off, I should think, to Castle Stormvale on the cliff, where Grace would guide you, if you seek the Elden Ring, maidenless as you are. It's time you set to Castle if you...
Yeah. So yeah, that's our kind of our first goal right over there, to go to that castle, defeat Godric the Grafted, first demigod, main boss, I guess. Summoning pools. So this is like locations where you can use. Actually, I'm going to replace this one with the small golden effigy. If you use a small golden effigy, it will put your summon side close to one of these summoning pools, and you do have to activate them for you to use them. Okay, so you'll see a guy over there on a horse. Oh, actually, before I continue, this guy over here, Vare, he is an important character for one of the side quests in the game. I don't know if I'll be doing his or not during this playthrough. His is like PvP focused, I believe. But yeah, this guy over here, that's a mini boss. He is pretty hard. Probably not a good idea to fight him this early, so I'm just going to avoid him. First place I probably should be going would be to that church right up the hill here. I just picked up a ruined fragment. Ruined fragments are they can be used, I believe, for crafting, and I think you can even throw them, which isn't particularly useful. I think maybe it might help to you throw them to get like an enemy's attention or something, but generally not super useful. So this is Church of Ella. Another grace for me. You can fast travel between sites of grace. So strengthening armaments, I can improve my equipment on this smithing table. I need smithing stones to do it. There's different kinds and different levels of smithing stones. So the more you upgrade it, the higher level smithing stones you'll need to upgrade it. Your equipment. Now, it's kind of weird because they place this here and tell you about it like it's going to be something that comes up throughout the whole game, but pretty early on you get to the main hub area and there's a guy who is basically this. So I don't know why this iron smithing table exists here, because this is the only place where it is. Visions of a rump.
You're tarnished. I can see it. But I can also see that you're not after my throat. Then why not purchase a little something? I am Kale, purveyor of fine goods.
Okay, so Kale, he's a vendor. He'll sell you things, but he'll also give you some info. He'll tell you about some important things as well.
I am of a nomadic people, selling wares as I travel. The land has been tainted by madness since the shattering of the Elden Ring. It's only tarnished like yourself, who keep things from drying up entirely. Let's say you're a very welcome customer. You know, if you can spare the runes, you should buy yourself a crafting kit. A crafting kit allows you to make basic items on your own. Essential, really, if you intend to survive out here for any duration. The kit costs a bundle, and I admit I do take my cut. But the important thing is that you survive. Every customer counts, after all.
Yeah, so as I was just mentioning earlier,
If you can spare, you should buy yourself a crafting
there's
kit.
crafting in this game, but you do
The kit
have
costs
to
about the important
first buy the crafting kit, which isn't that much. So 300, I have 612. You only have to buy this once. You don't have to like keep buying it or anything like that. Just buy it once, and this unlocks the ability to craft. These crack pots are good for, they're basically for throwable items. You can kind of craft throwable pots, and that's what these are for. I'm going to buy one. Missionary, so the cookbooks are here for expanding your craftable, your crafting repertoire. Torch for lighting up things, some armor. And there's these notes here that kind of give you clues to different secrets about the game. I don't have any more money though, so I'm just going to leave.
My warning to heart. You've made an excellent choice.
It tells me about crafting and containers. The containers, after you use them, they do regenerate, so it's not like you have to keep buying them. Now it is good to still collect as many as you can, because that determines how many throwable items you can have on yourself at one time. But here's the item crafting menu. I don't know if I can really craft anything. I can craft this and one of those. I guess I'll craft one of those, I suppose. These rainbow stones are good for like marking certain places, or more so for determining if a fall will kill you or not. Usually if like you're gonna fall, but it fall down a cliff or something, but it looks too tall for you to go down, and you're not sure if it'll kill you or not, you can throw one of these down, and if it breaks, that means I think it means either you'll get hurt or you'll get killed, one of the two, but if it doesn't, then it should be okay. Raw raisins are for feeding your horse. I don't have the horse mount yet, so I'm not gonna even mess with that yet. I should be getting it very soon. Okay, I think we're done here for now. Each of these vendors always has one of these donkeys sitting next to him, I guess, for taking his wares around. These bushes, you can actually hide in them. They act as cover so that the enemies can't see you. Now, yeah, I guess I'll go this way. Counter with a critical. Godric Soldier Gauntlets, let me check that out. Better in some ways, worse in others. Not too much difference. Although increases my poise, so I guess I'll switch them out. Poise is good for basically for heavy builds where, you know, if you're attacking with a slower weapon or something, you don't get, if an enemy hits you, you'll be less likely to be interrupted, basically. You'll just kind of poise right through the attack. Let's sneak up on this guy. I do know that there is a cave around here somewhere that I missed on my first playthrough. I think that's it over there. Yeah, I believe that's it. I'll come back for it later, though, because I'd like to kind of make a beeline for this one spot over here. This is another Stake of America, so if I die, I can just come back there. Okay, so chamber lies under the ruins yet. So this is a whole area with a whole bunch of soldiers walking around, so probably best recommended to be stealthy a little bit on this part. So I'm going to do my best to be stealthy. There's another site of grace over there. There is some nice goodies around this part of the these ruins. That I'd like to pick up. Oh, there's. I think there's a couple of maybe weapons around here and other other treats, other could this be treasure chests? But sadness, no, it's not treasure, just a grave or something. This actually gave me more poise than this one, but significantly less physical defense. Well, sorta. Probably stick with what I got. Might actually stick with this one. That guy over there with the bugle on his side, if he sees you, he'll blow the horn, which will alert nearby enemies of your presence. Stab this dude. You can backstab enemies when even when they're aware of you, but it is better to, well, I mean, if you can do it, it's good. A lot of times you can kind of just circle around the enemies and, you know, get them in the back. I'm gonna drink one of my flasks, need a little bit of health. Praise the stealth. So there is one more difficult enemy in this area. It's this knight over here. Probably gonna switch over to the stronger weapon, I guess. Backstab him. Hold the R2. Oops. Made a mistake there. We try and break that. Whoops. Got him finally. There we go. Now he has blown the horn, so whatever enemies are around are aware of me. There's a backstab. For whatever reason, this guy was just kind of backing off of the situation. Yeah, some of those skulls you can break, the ones that have the light shining out of their eyes, and they'll have items. Also, whenever you see these carriages, keep an eye out if they have any treasure in the back. I think this is just a flail, if I recall. Yep. I don't know if it's any good. I can't even wield it. I need more dexterity. You can mark the messages as good or bad. I'll mark that one as good since there's an item in there. Here's a earth leaf flower. This right here, pretty good tactic in general in these games, defeating one by one. Most of the time you'll want to avoid fighting multiple enemies if you can, and just luring out one at a time. More crafting materials I just picked up. I don't think there's any treasure now. Well, I think it might be on the other side actually. Backstab. Okay, yeah, when you kill enemy groups, you'll see that effect show up on you. And that what it does is it basically replenishes your flasks. I don't think it does it fully, but it'll give you like a few back. Lord Soren's Greatsword, that seems good. I need more strength, but it seems cool. I've never used the weapon before, although I'm aware I've picked it up before, I just never used it. There is a underground area around here. Right here it is. It has some treasure in it. Yeah, a lot of these will have like bosses or enemies in it, but okay. Yeah, so it's talking. These Ashes of War are like special abilities you can add to your weapons, and they will also. Some of them can also change their what they call affinities, which is like what stat it scales on, that sort of thing. The whetstone knife, yeah, that's for allowing for the modifying the weapons with the Ashes of War. This right here, this is a map of the area, Limgrave West. So now you'll see a much more detailed map, at least this section is. What I'm going to do is I would like to rest at this bonfire, or this, sorry, grace. Because this is going to progress the story and give me two important things.
Greetings, traveler from beyond the fog. I am Melina.
Hey, sorry, I just saw your messages. They didn't show up on my phone earlier. don't know why. But yeah, they call him Dung Eater. I still don't know why they call him Dung Eater. It's probably because
I offer you
I
an
assume he eats
accord.
dung. Still not sure really about his lore. But thanks for confirming you can hear me.
Have you heard of the Finger Maidens? They serve the Two Fingers, offering guidance and aid to the Tarnished. But you, I am afraid, are maidenless. I can play the role of maiden, turning runes into strength to aid you in your search for the Elden Ring. You need only take me with you to the foot of the Erd Tree.
Okay, you can accept or refuse. I guess
Then it's
I will
settled.
accept.
Summon me by grace to turn runes into strength.
I don't know what happens if you refuse.
Another matter. I bequeath to you this ring. Use it to
Okay, that
traverse
ring
great
is
distances.
for summoning
It will
the
summon
Mount
a spectral
Torrent.
steed named Torrent. Torrent has chosen you. Treat him with respect.
Okay, so now, I have two, these are the two things I wanted. I can level up now, and I can summon my spectral steed. So this will, oh, and this is the Ashes of War thing I was talking about. I'm not going to do it yet, though. I would like to check out the abilities
Shall I
first.
turn your runes to strength? Let my hand rest upon you.
So basically, runes
Pause a moment. Share them with me.
souls.
Your thoughts, your ambitions, the principles you would follow.
Let me see, what do I want to put in? I guess I'll put some more into vigor, maybe one into strength. That's pretty much, I think, what I'm going to be doing. Okay. Yep, got it. And let me just rest here one more time. Okay, there's nothing here. I am going to... Well, I'll probably put this like this. There we go. So, a couple of dungeons I'd like to check out. Here's my horse. I do want to check out, oh yeah, you can do horseback battle. So, kind of attack on the left side, and the right side as well. These things, these dung beetle creatures, they will usually give you like, sometimes they'll give you like special abilities, other times they'll just drop health flasks. So that time I think just drop health flask, but I'm at full health flaskage, so... Some more crafting materials. Oh, that's a pig. Or a hog, or whatever. So yeah, enemies will drop loot sometimes, which is nice, like their armor. So, yeah, I think this is a place I didn't go through on my first playthrough. So I'm going to do it now. I did watch my brother go through this one, though, so I kind of know what's in here. Be wary of stomach. Okay, I'll activate the summoning pool in case I want to use it. Oh, this is the only bad thing, though. I can't see. I will come back here. You know what? What I'll do is... Can I do this? Can I teleport out of here? I think I can. I have to, I'll be back. Yeah, let me just... I would like to purchase, the torch.
This way, Tarnished. May I have a word?
This is an important character for a certain side quest that I might do on this playthrough, actually.
A pleasure to meet thee, Tarnished. I am the witch Renna. I'd heard tell of a Tarnished hurtling about atop a spectral steed, and upon looking into the matter, the talk I surmise is of thee. Thou art possessed of the power, no? To call forth a spectral steed named Torrent.
Yes, I can.
As I had hoped, I was entrusted this for thee by Torrent's former master.
Spirit calling bell and lone wolf
To the bell
ashes.
calling forth spirits, summon them with it. From ash and return to the Erdtree, the spirits will obey thine command but briefly, as they recall battles past. Now it is thine, to do with as thou wishest.
Okay, that's spirit summons.
Forgive mine intrusion, Tarnished. I doubt we shall again meet. But all the same, learn well the lands between. How long will it be, I wonder, before the Tarnished tire of obeisance to the two fingers?
Okay, so she gave me the ability to summon AI, basically AI creatures to help me fight. I don't use that ability too much, but I do use it if I ever feel like I'm... usually typically during a boss fight if I feel like I'm outnumbered.
Wait, weren't you... Well, you're back. Care to buy something? There are others of my people who yet survive in these lands. If the mood takes you when you meet one, then offer them some trade, won't you? My people, wanderers all have long been spurned by the grace of gold, which is why we cannot settle, but instead are forced into this pitiful, unceasing journey. But thanks to that, things are not so different for us now, though the Elden Ring is shattered. I think this makes us kindred spirits of sorts. Your people, the Tarnished, and mine. Perhaps you don't need to hear this, but see that no harm comes to my kin. We have a saying, we wanderers, lament not your solitude. Expect no sympathy, no regard, nothing. But if anyone dares harm us, show them no mercy. That is our code, so to speak. Just the way we are, deeply unforgiving.
Yeah, and the lady that we were talking to over there, she's a witch. You need to do her quest to get one of the endings. I'm gonna buy this torch. I guess that's all I'm really gonna get from here for now.
Goodbye. Nice to do business.
So I'm just checking my stream real quick. Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to... Hopefully I can teleport back. Yeah, I can, okay. I'm gonna do that cave part now. I would like to equip the... So, with the torch, obviously I can see in the dark now, and if I hold L1, it'll usually put up more light than if you don't, so that's just kind of a nice little thing. Does L2 do anything? Yeah, okay, it stabs with the... I believe this cave is full of wolves. Got some cave moss. I guess I didn't really need the torch, but because once you get in, it's pretty light out. I mean, there's a there he is. There we go. I guess still kind of nice to have though, because there's some spots where it's pretty difficult to see where the heck you're going. Cracked pot, always good to have. Seek secret. There's no secret here, I don't think. Oh, shoot. There we go. Don't even know where that... Oh, there. Some of these wolves, I'm like, where the heck are they coming from? It's kind of hidden almost. Glowstone. I don't remember what the heck glowstone's for. But the fireflies, I think you can use for crafting. Time for taking on all at once. Golden rune, you can use you can consume those runes later to get a bunch of runes. They're nice to have because in case you die, unlike the runes you have already, you can see in the bottom right hand corner of the screen, I have 625 on me. If I die, I lose all of them unless I can pick them up before I die again. But with those runes that you have in your inventory, when you die, these don't go away. So they're kind of nice to have. Basically, sort of like a safety net in case you lose your runes you have on your person. At least you have those sitting in your inventory to use, even if you die. There's a boss coming up, apparently. There's usually always a boss in these things. Try summoning, try fire. Yeah. Alright, so whenever you see these fog walls, these green fog walls, there's usually a boss on the other end. Let me just take a quick drink. I don't know if I'm gonna need the fire or not. Beastman from Azula. Alright. So these guys become like regular enemies later in the game. I'm gonna try and be a little aggressive. Oops. Jeez. Yeah, this guy's doing quite a bit. Gonna try and stagger him if I can, but Got him. Flame Drake Talisman. Alright, so that talisman I can... oh, I can't equip it because... boost fire damage negation. That's good, but I don't need it. Praise the Samurai. Okay. I don't need it at the moment, at least. Get started. This will take me back, but is there anything else around here? I don't think so. One thing I'm not used to is the fat rolling because of having this heavier armor. Used to my other character being able to roll much better. Is that a blood? Yeah. Blood stains on the ground. You can press triangle and see how another player died, like this one right here. So, I mean, this will just return me to the entrance. What is my endurance status? 11. Okay. Probably need to up that a little bit. The stats I plan on leveling up are vigor, endurance, strength, and dex, basically. That's it. So, the rest don't apply to me, really. Should be able to level up, yeah. Actually, what do I need for that new weapon I picked up? I need 16, so I might put one more into strength real quick. Just so I can wield this new weapon. Let me just check it out, though. It is significantly heavier than my current weapon. Let me just... yeah, so... seems to scale better with dex and strength. Well, this one seems to be a little bit better with strength, but overall this one's a better weapon. I think this is yeah, it is a great sword, so it's going to be a bigger weapon. So as you can see, pretty big. Standard great sword, you know, move set. What is the special ability on this? Stamp, upward cut, brace armament, and step into a low stance. It prevents recoil from most enemy attacks. Follow up with a strong attack for an upward strike. So I think that's talking about. And then you press like R2 for that, or... and then, okay, there's no R1 for it, just R2, okay. Okay, and then I guess... oh, give me 1 second, guys. I need to put this on the charger. My phone, it's dying on me. I can't level up anymore. This, Ash of War Storm Stomp. What does that really do? Storm Stomp, one of the skills that channels Tempest of the Storm Veil. Stomp hard on the ground to kick up momentary storm, usable on all melee armaments. What does that scale with for me? Supposedly improves my strength and dex scaling. I mean, not noticeably because it's still the same letter, but decreases the base damage but increases scaling. Don't think I'm going to use that. Now there is another dungeon I would like to do. I have to go backwards a bit. Where the heck am I? Oh, okay. Yeah. These things shoot poison. Poison blue. Oh, these stupid fireflies are so annoying. One thing about Torrent, it can double jump, which I didn't find out for a couple of hours, I remember, after I got the horse. Anything else in this little pond here? Guess not. Oh, and one thing I want to show you guys, so these will show up throughout the game. These statues here, you can click on them to examine. Usually you always say this, guiding gatekeeper for those returning to the roots. It'll sort of point in the general direction of a tomb. And I'm about to go there. It's like basically another mini dungeon, but before I do, I'd like to see what I can buy from Kale, since I have some more runes. Let me rest since I got hurt by that poison a little bit.
Wait, weren't you... Well, you're back. Care to buy something?
I'll buy the... what do I want? Wondrous Physic Note. Buy these notes, I guess. Buy one of those pots. And that's all I need.
Nice to do business.
The notes will tell you certain secrets about the game, so... let me read this one. Flask of Wondrous Physic. Note sold by a nomadic merchant imparting knowledge in brief. A flask of Wondrous Physic still remains in the Third Church of America, north of the Mistwood. Okay. Cross the highway bridge and follow the animal trail north. Okay. Flask of Wondrous Physic are like potions that you can sort of you can put like two things together and make a sort of a potion out of it that gives you like two buffs, essentially. That's what these flasks of Wondrous Physic are. I haven't unlocked it yet, though. I have to find it. On the other note, someone lurks among the Waypoint ruins on the roads through Limgrave. Waypoint ruins. I don't know which one the Waypoint ruins are. I don't know, one of these ruins. Gotta find it, I guess. Alright. Let me go to where that statue is telling me there is another dungeon slash tomb. So that's the next one I would like to do. These guys don't do a whole lot. Although they have some items. Roa fruit. I should probably craft some Roa or some of those raisins, because you can feed him to the horse. That's kind of what keeps the horse alive while you're in battle. It's basically like it's healing potions, essentially. I mean, the thing is, your own healing items will heal the horse, but they're nice to have if you don't need to heal yourself, but your horse is maybe slow on health. Alright, so this is a more difficult dungeon than the first one. And I remember this was like one of the... I think this was the first dungeon I did on my first playthrough. I got through the dungeon on my first go, I believe, but no, I think I died actually, never mind. Okay. Yeah, I think I did die partway through. Okay, where you have left. Okay, so yeah, this place is full of traps, or rather ambushes. You see these guys here, very sneaky. They hide in little corners. They'll try to like ambush you and pincer attack you and... Now, there's one good thing about them, though. They seem to be pretty prone to stagger damage, which is nice. So, like, typically, I remember if you just do, like, one jumping R2 on them, they will get staggered, if I recall. At least with the weapon I remember having when I was in my first playthrough. Another summoning pool. So these doors here, these are almost always... I think these are always at the beginning of these sort of catacombs, and when you try to open it, it'll say locked by some contraption every time, and that's because you have to go through the dungeon to find the switch that will actually open that door, and that once you go through the door, there will be a boss. There is a range battle, and then try defeating one by one. Yeah, there is a couple enemies over here. Oh shoot, that messed me up. Wow. There we go. These things, grave glovewort, they're for upgrading your spirit ash summons, which I can't quite do yet. You have to find a certain NPC that will allow you to summon, or I mean upgrade. Is this guy gonna come down or what? I would like him to come down. I guess he's just gonna stay up there. So there is an ambush right here. He's hiding up there, waiting to ambush. But I remember him. Yeah, these dungeons tend to have these sorts of traps. Lots of different kinds of traps. This one I'm trying to get... There we go. Normally what happens is you can just hit it and it will, the trap will go away. Okay, I guess there's really nothing here. The item I just got, Prattling Pate, emits a voice that says hello. That's all it does. You can use it in like multiplayer and stuff. So it's kind of neat. Doesn't really have too much of a function, but it's... So I know there's a couple of enemies in here, and I might try and use this trap to hurt them and... have some kukri. Try and get his attention. Get one at a time here. I don't want to go too far in because I know there's at least one other enemy in there waiting to ambush me, so... There's two of them. Oh, there's three of them, actually. Another, Ghost Glovewort. I think the Ghost one is for the special summons, and the Grave one are for the regular, Ash summons. There's two kind of categories. The Ghost ones are for, like, the better ones. The rarer, I guess, ones are the more powerful ones, I suppose. Grave ones are for the lesser ones. Ah, well, that's annoying. There we go. What kind of damage does this weapon do? It does standard and pierce. This does also standard and pierce, okay. How much, this does... Let me see which one does more damage. 156 and 147, okay. So this sword does more than my halberd does. This guy's gonna try and throw a bunch of crap at me. There's a trap here. Ah, that's a little annoying that this keeps missing like that. Wow, that is pretty bad. I don't like that. I guess that's because he's so small too, it doesn't help. But still. Just making sure there's nobody else around. There we go. Wandering Noble Ashes. So those are probably the worst ashes in the game, but it's something. Just need to get some... Oh, that little bar you see on my screen there, with the red bar, that's bleed buildup. So whenever those guys hit you, your bleed bar goes up, and if it goes all the way up, you get the bleed status effect on you, which cuts off 30% of your health right away. So that's what the bleed effect does. And they're not the only enemies who can do bleed. A lot of different enemies you fight can do it. And you can even do it to other enemies if you have like a bleed weapon. Which I don't think I do. This switch here is going to open up that door to the boss room. I don't think this does bleed. No. This one, the flail causes, you can see at the bottom of the screen, causes blood loss buildup, but I can't use this weapon anymore, Dex. Yeah, it's the only weapon I have that causes bleed. Oh, this guy. do is, the boss room should be open, but I'm going to go back and rest for a second just to get my flasks and health back, and also, I guess I'll level up. What do I want to? I guess I'll level up Dex, maybe. Yeah, I guess I'll level up Dex. I need to level up my endurance at some point soon. Anyway, this boss fight, I am going to remove this from here because I'm not using the cerulean tears flasks. Gonna maybe put this on, I suppose. These greaves are better than mine. Okay, I think we are probably ready. Anything else? Nope, guess not. I think I'm ready to get in there and fight the boss. So this boss, Erdtree Burial Watchdog, is a really weird boss. It's like a statue cat or something with a sword. Oops. Ow. Oof. What the heck just hit me? That was weird. I feel like I dodged it. Ow. Gotta not screw up the timing on that. Ooh. Ow. Take a little swig of this real quick. This move's annoying because I'll like keep doing it. Trying to stagger him, but I don't know if it's gonna work. Oh, he doesn't do that move very often. Oh, come on. Boom, done. Okay, there's another Ash, summon Ash, Noble Sorcerer's Ash. I think it's a little bit better than the one we just got, but still pretty bad one. Behold Rump. This area I always thought was kind of cool because whenever you get to a boss area, there's always like these roots here, which I guess are part of the Erd tree. I'm not really sure. But that's it for this dungeon. Just checking my Twitch comment or any comments or not. Okay. Oh, I'll probably take a rest at the Grace here. What do I want to level up? Maybe endurance. Get that up a bit. I feel like I'm lacking on that. Now where do I want to go? Also, what time is it? Okay. Guess what we can do, I might actually head on down to these ruins here. I'd like to get what's in there. Oh, I hate those guys, whatever. Actually, no, I'm not gonna let them get away with that. There we go. Actually, I think I need my health back anyway, so let me kill this group so I can get the, I don't know if that gave me anything. It didn't seem like it gave me any. Oh, I guess because I have full flasks. It doesn't give me my actual health back. But anyway. I guess I could have just teleported too. Let me go to the first step here. Alright, so what I want to do, I want to go down there. There's a ruin here that I want to... try and... These guys do not do too much damage to me, so... There's the ruins I want to go to. What is that? Oh, it's just a grave. Okay. Dragon Burnt Ruins. Right. And the cool thing about these ruins is the enemies say a thing that they never say anywhere else. They say Agil, which is the name. Well, we'll see who that is in a moment, but. They're praying to somebody named Agil. Okay, dogs in this game are some of the most annoying enemies in the game. Because they're super aggressive and they're super fast. And I guess they've always been like that in these games, but so yeah, the enemies in this area, not a big deal. And this these ruins, except for the dogs, of course. Hey.
Can you go over here?
Why?
My mic won't work.
Okay.
First of all, this is, I'm pretty sure it's a weak problem.
Uh-huh.
I finished the game, and then my monitor stopped working. I had to replug it in, fix this up.
Mhm.
Then I've unplugged my mic, replugged it in, checked settings,
Is the computer okay still?
computer's fine.
Okay.
It's just, I'm pretty sure we is just so badly optimized and lags with computers.
Okay, I'll be over in a few minutes. I'm streaming, but I'm about to be done, so. What's bad? So this room has a bunch of mice and rats. The rats are also somewhat aggressive. Yeah, I know, I'm not done yet. Huh? Okay. So, yeah, that, I think is all that is a bunch of mice or rats. Oh yeah, this is a trap here. I'm gonna fall for the trap. Yeah, it's it's a teleporter trap. I forgot about this part. So this is a nice area. Any of these mines are good because they'll take you to spots where you can get smithing stones. I hate these enemies though. These are some of my least favorite enemies. There we go. See, these enemies don't take too much damage, so good to stagger them and do criticals on them. I hate these stupid bug things. They're the worst. Very annoying because the bugs can like shoot that stuff out of their backs and it hones in on you. So these cracked crystals, oh no, that's not what I want. I don't care about the cracked crystals. Take a little swig of that. And there. there's one of those creatures. There we go, backstab. Well, he fell. Oops. So this is the good reason to go in these caves, is these materials. Smithing Stone 5, that's pretty good for this point in the game. I have no more healing though, which is not good. Rune Arc. Rune Arcs I don't think will do anything at this point in the game. I have to defeat the first demigod for the Rune Arc to for it to make any sense. Pretty far away from where I was. Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna go down there yet. Oh, there's both of them are there now. I'm going to go this way. And I just missed an item, but that's okay. I'll come back for it. Oh, I know there's a big boy here. Oops, well I'm dead. First death. I'll be back to that spot. Let me mark it actually. Oh, it puts me here. Okay, I didn't think it would do that, but that's, I guess, good. Shoot, I have too much stuff going on here. Staggered. Don't think he's dead yet. He's got a little sliver of health. Where's the other one? Oh, there he is. Shoot, it's not good. Oh, this area sucks. Yeah, I definitely feel like I might be in over my head here. But I'm trapped here until I get to a grace, so let me just try and figure this trap out. I'm not gonna fight that guy right now. How do you even get, I forget how you get up there. Yeah, I actually forget. But anyway. Try and stagger this dude. There we go. Oh snap, I did not know that would do that. That's cool. There we go. Very cool. And I got Smithing Stone 5, okay. Now hidden path. Okay, let me get this item here. Smithing stone, somber smithing stones are for special items. Some items need somber smithing stones, other ones only need normal ones. These guys are so annoying. Oh my god, are you kidding me? So annoying. How many times have I died? I think I've died 3 times in this area. Wow, that nearly killed me. There we go. Wow, cheap. I don't remember how to get up there anymore. Anyway. There we go. Any items that will help me here? I don't think I got anything. I think I'm gonna die again. I just need to get out of here, you know. Hit me through the wall. I had a feeling that was going to happen. I just want to get out of here and then I'll probably end the stream. Just need to get out of this area. Can I actually just run through here? I think I can, even though I'll get hit in the back, but there we go. Yeah, I don't really care about my runes. I'll just leave them, and I'll come back here in a little while. I think this area goes... What is... Yeah, here. Okay, this will deactivate the trap. So this, as you can see on the map, I'm pretty far away from where I was. This is a completely different area in the game that I'm not about to tackle right now. I'll come back to this place though, because this is important to go through. I'll put a diamond there to indicate that this is where smithing stones are. You can tell that I was kind of, this area is over leveled for where I'm at, because I'm getting smithing stone 5s. I'm barely even getting smithing stone 1s at this point, so I actually forgot that that's what this place had. Cannot travel site for, okay, I think I gotta go out of this door here first. Yeah, here we go. Now I can... Guess I'll start from this first steps again. There's a boss I want to fight over here. Just kind of ignore them. Thanks. Ah, here's where the boss is at. Oh. Oh, he's up there. Can't hit you when you're up there, dude. Normally when these dragons go too far away from where they're supposed to be, they kind of teleport back to their area and pick up some of this crap. Come on. He's stuck. Yeah, the dragon went up there. That's annoying. He's not supposed to be up there. He should have teleported back by now, but he didn't. Actually, I think what I'll do is, actually, yeah, I don't know. Maybe it'd be cool to fight him up here? I don't know. No, it's too awkward, I feel like. Forget it. I'll just, sit down here, respawn him. There he is. Probably put on the fire medallion so I don't get hurt as much from the fire. Boom. Trying to go for the head to try and stagger him, but I don't know if I really can. Now he's back up. Now he's up there. Oops. Ah, jeez. Wrong place, wrong time. There he's teleporting back, I think. Yep. We get back to him. hard. It's sort of best, I guess, to go after his head, but at the same time, it's very difficult to hit. So I tend to just go after his feet anyway. This boss isn't hard. You just have to make sure you're not in the wrong place at the wrong time. That's about it. Uh-oh. Oh, they teleported because he went too far away again. And about to destroy him. Oops. Oops. All I need is one hit, come on. Oh my god. Got him. Finally. Dragon Heart. So the Dragon Hearts are there basically because you can get dragon incantations, basically. Now I don't really use them, but I hate these stupid whatevers. I don't know what this crab is really for. Yeah. I think he's just there to be a butthole. He's still chasing me. Those things are some of the most persistent enemies of the game. Yeah, I can go up here too. There is maybe one other piece I should be doing, one other thing I should be doing before I get off for the night. There's some skeletons hanging up there. They'll actually fall down and start attacking you. I'm just gonna kind of go past them. The annoying thing is about the skeletons is after you kill them, they'll have a few seconds to actually revive themselves, so you actually have to hit them while they're on the ground. Okay, so you saw the game just made me get off my steed, and that's because I'm about to be invaded by, yeah, it's an NPC, it's not a real person, but still. As you can see, he does bleed damage. And Bloody Finger Yura was summoned. That's because this person's gonna co-op and help me out if I don't die before he gets here. Where the heck is Yura at? Oh my god, Yura, come on. You're kidding me. Alright, let's try that again. get back over there. Probably should have used some of my abilities on him. I completely forgot. I'd like to get my runes back, please. There we go.
The bloody finger. The end is nigh. For you. And justice blood.
He's trying to keep me away from Yura. I hate it. Gonna start bleeding if he keeps doing that. Oh crap. There we go. Go get him. Jeez. He really got me there. Try and backstab. No. There we go. Finally. So that guy that helped me out there with this objective, Bloody Finger, Hunter Yura, has returned to his world. So it says to return to his world, but like he's kind of like, I think he's like right over here. Yeah, here he is.
Just joining the fray. Tarnished. Wow. You fought Nereus and survived. That alone deserves commendation. I'm Yura. Hunter of Bloody Fingers. Tarnished. Held in thrall by cessblood. Zealots. Who stalk their own. You stay the path. You're certain to face more of them. Just remember. No kinship with their ilk remains. Their madness precludes it. Don't let your emotions stay your blade. Be on your way. Perhaps we will meet again. If fate permits. Be on your way. Perhaps we will.
Okay. So yeah, that guy is on my team, I guess. I'm gonna do this one little dungeon up here, Brookwater Cave. We'll actually be able to find an NPC that is in all the other games, all the other Souls games. Well, I can level up 3 times. There we go. Summoning pole is functional. So it says be wary of trap. There are There's a trap up here. You can see those bells. If you trip those wires, guys will wake up and attack you all at the same time. There's more in that cave back there. Try and sneak in out here some. There we go. There we go. Highwayman cloth armor. Or of ill-omened creature. Mushroom. Yep, that is a mushroom. Yeah, that's not very worth it. I guess it's part of maybe the joke or something. Time for something incredible, yeah. I can actually show you the trap over here, so if you trip it, if I can find it, here's one. It makes that ringing noise, and that alerts all the guys in that cave to your presence, and they all come out at the same time. Be wary of friend, but could this be dastard? Praise the good sort. Friendship required ahead. So this boss fight is kind of unique. We'll show you in a moment. And it's also, like I said, a character that we've already, if you played some of the other Souls games, you've met before. Friendship required ahead, yep, I agree. So you need some cloth garb. Alright, so it's patches from all the other games. Okay, that's, I think acid, it corrodes your armor and makes it not work as well, or something. Oops, jumped right over him.
Wait, please! I surrender! White flag and all! Well, finally come round, have you? I knew you would. You're a man of reason. True and true.
Yeah, he's not super strong. Although there was once or twice during that fight I thought maybe he could have killed me, but...
Well, what do you know? You're tarnished, like me. Now, how did I get that wrong? I took you for a demi-human or some such. An innocent mistake, I assure you. Well, water under the bridge. Now we're squared up. How about we play nice from now on?
Forgive and forget.
True man of reason. Just what I like about you. I'm Patches. Patches the untethered. Tarnished like you, only free-spirited. Nomadic, you might say. Only for now, those retired soldiers turned bandits. And they're paying for my gruel.
in exchange for my, well, showing them the ropes. But honestly, this looting racket is bloody terrifying. Frankly, I'm ready to wash my hands clean. Maybe set up a legitimate shop. So don't be a stranger. I'll be ready to wheel and deal come next time.
Alright, so yeah, he's a vendor. He'll sell you
Don't forget
things.
to pop back for another visit, friend. I'll be ready to wheel and deal come next time.
But yeah, like in the other games, normally he acts like your friend, but when you turn your back, like he'll try to like kick you down a hole or something, and then when you come back and show him that you survived, then he's like, "Oh, I didn't mean to do that," or whatever, all that kind of stuff. So.
Back for another visit, friend. I'll be ready to wheel and...
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the beginning of the dungeon, and I'm going to go back to him, because this will reload the area. He should now be available to trade, and there will be an event, sort of, I guess you could say, that happens when I go back to him in here. Can I level up again? Level up? I cannot. Let me just go back to patches real quick. I do have to avoid the those thugs again, but it's not a huge deal. Okay, that's where they are. There we go. Right. Those guys do not do too much damage. Kind of relies on you springing the trap so that all like 8 of them kind of jump on you at the same time.
Well, nice of you to drop in finally. It's all a bit ad hoc, but I'm sure you'll find something. And welcome to Patch's Emporium, where you won't need a refund, because everything's top notch. Yeah, I had those bandits make a clean break. Now they're all suppliers, and good ones at that. I mean, they don't understand a word I'm saying, but it hardly matters. We have a natural connection. They're all foot soldiers, survivors of a defeated army, worked to the bone by their high and mighty lord, only to be thrown out with the rubbish. It's the same old story everywhere I go. To hell with it all.
That chest.
What's inside the treasure chest? Well, it's nothing too special. Just something I'm saving as thanks for a very valuable customer. But then again, it would fetch some spectacular coin. And besides, this valuable customer could be a long time coming. Huh? Everything is give and take. Give and take.
So Margit Shackle is good to use on a particular boss that's coming up later. I don't need it right now, but... Festering Bloody Finger, that's for invading. I don't really plan on doing that, I don't think. In this build, at least. I do need to get the Stone Sword Key at some point. Just get the Missionary's Cookbook, increase my repertoire of crafting. Scriptstone, Grace Mimic, and Gold Pickle Foulfoot I can make. Gold Pickle Foulfoot boosts rune acquisition for a time. Okay, I guess that's really all I need right now. Don't think I need too much else.
Cheers for that.
Now this is a trap. He kind of like says about it, it's not too special, but it's for a special customer. Um, but I think I'm just going to hold on.
Forgot something on you. No, no. Cheers for that.
Actually, what does he say there?
Forgot something on your shopping list. No, no trouble to me. Cheers for that.
Okay. So if you open this up, it's a transporter trap. Once again, another
Well. I should
trap.
have known, you scheming little thief. The gods demand vengeance. Vengeance!
I forget where this takes you. I think it takes you to the top of a tower where there's a giant, right? Oh, here, yeah. Couple of bears. Well, I got a map at least. Yeah, those rune bears are pretty strong. Running away. They're super fast too. Jeez. I'm just gonna keep following this road till I get somewhere. Because I'm ensnared in the trap, I can't really teleport out of here until I find another grace. Or until I get to a grace. Open for business. Yeah, there's a guy over here.
Welcome. Customer. Yes, right this way. Right this way.
So those health bars you see depleting over there, that's the bear fighting, the bear that was chasing me, killing those, some enemies. Because I kind of led the bear into those enemies.
Welcome, valued customer. Come, trade in our wandering emporium. Please, buy something. I'm hungry. I've been hungry so long. Please?
What do you have? I will buy all the smithing stones because I need them. I guess that's really all I want from here. I guess I need to keep going to find the grace. Pretty sure there's a grace like right here, if I recall. Yeah. Right around here. I'm gonna see if I can go level up my gear, my weapon really quick at the church. I guess that's why this exists. Until you get to the Round Table Hold, which is like the hub area in the game, all you have is this to upgrade your weapons. Yeah, so 2 smithing stones to upgrade this weapon. So yeah, let me upgrade this. Okay. Let me do one thing. I think I'm gonna let go of that weapon. I'm at medium load now. Nice, I can actually roll properly now. I'm gonna put the Crimson Amber Medallion back on since I'm not fighting the dragon.
It's you again. Always a pleasure. Care to purchase anything?
About the Howling and Mistwood.
Howling wolf. In the Mistwood. I suppose he must still be skulking about. I know. Why not meet him for yourself? Next time you hear the wolves howl, make this signal right under the source. Oh, don't fret. There is nothing to fear. I just have an inkling the two of you might hit it off.
Okay, so there's a particular character he's talking about, and he's kind of, I think, the one to kick off a certain side quest. I'm going to buy the last pot here.
Goodbye. Nice to do business.
Can I item craft anything yet? Okay. Okay, so this does scale with strength and dex, so I'll probably, these fire bombs, I'll probably make about, oh, I can only make 4 right now, but that's fine. It's always good to have those on hand.
This tiny golden aura is the grace of the Earth Tree. This light once shone in the eyes of your tarnished brethren, but now it is all that guides you. Or so I hear. You can see them, can't you? The rays of grace that guide you through your burden. Upon the cliff in Castle Stormvale is a shard bearer, a demigod, who inherited a fragment of the shattered Elden Ring. If the rays of grace signal the castle, then the Elden Ring beckons you. As an ally by pact, I pray that you are fit to face the challenge presented by the ring. Upon the cliff, a demigod. If the rays of grace, then the Elden Ring beckons. As an ally, I pray that you are to face the Shall I turn your runes to strength? Let my hand rest upon you. For but a moment, share them with me.
Yeah. This is one, I kept forgetting to talk to Melina on my first playthrough. I barely ever talked to her, because like this prompt here to talk to her only shows up sometimes, and at certain graces, and I would a lot of times just miss it, like I wouldn't see it. It's kind of annoying. Actually, no, I don't. I guess that's really it. I guess the next location really would probably be Mistwood, maybe. Although I could probably travel down here and check this stuff out as well. Let me see, actually. I kind of want to see what this is here. Must be another cave. Gotta go check it out, see what's there. I actually don't know what that place is. Looks like a cave on the map, but I don't know. Oh, that's down there. Oh yeah, I gotta get down in the... Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna try and go over here first, I guess. Is that a grace right there? Guess I... Yeah, it's a grace. I'm gonna go see what these ruins are down here, and then I'll probably call it quits. This is,
You there? Could you help us out, Cully?
Oh, somebody's calling out to me. I actually don't know what this is.
You? Yeah, you there? Stop pretending you can't see me.
I think he's this one. No.
What'd you go and do that for?
I've never seen this guy before. Huh.
Oh, yes. I remember. Some clod turned me into a tree. You were just breaking the spell, weren't you? Thank you. The name's Bok. I was pushed out of the cave. Told not to come back. Not ever. Then I ended up as a tree. Lucky you came along, really.
Yeah, this is a new NPC. I've never seen this guy.
What a shame. When they threw me out of the cave, they took everything I owned. And so this is all I have to express my thanks. I hope you can forgive me.
Mushroom.
Or if you could afford to wait for a while, I could sneak back into the cave and bring back something of actual value. Then I'd be of some real use to you, I reckon. Right, but I'll need a moment. I'm frightened of them, so I have to gather myself. My knees start knocking, just thinking about that god-awful cave on the shore.
I know what he's talking about.
Right, but
He said it'll need some time. I don't know if I should clear the cave for him or if I just... the heck is the grace at? Let me go here for a second. I'll reload the area and maybe he'll have something for me. What's his name? Oh, he's not here anymore. Wait, where am I? Yeah, he's not even here no more. I know what cave he's talking about, though. Oh, one thing, this telescope, you can use it to look through and you can kind of get a sort of a bird's eye view of everything around you. Zoom in and out a little bit. Actually, maybe I'll just go to that cave now. cave he's talking about is, like he said, on the shoreline, so you have to go down to the beach from here. But to get down to it, there should be... There's like these little wind pillar things that should be around here somewhere. Maybe it's down farther that I can kind of coast down on without, so I don't die from falling. I don't see them though, they look far away this time. Maybe I have to go to the other side. When that ape guy was talking to me, I thought it was one of the goats or something that was talking to me. Let's see. I don't know if there is... I guess I could try that one. That one seems pretty far away, but I can try it. I'm just gonna try it, I guess. I don't think this will work, but I don't have much to lose. Oh, I think I got into it? Yeah, I did. I got close enough. So these skeletons... hit them when they're on the ground, because when you kill them first time, you'll see they'll just kind of like start... That blue stuff will show up. That means they'll revive themselves. You have to hit them again while they're doing that, and they'll die for good. Penguin. I do know I think he's coming up right up here. There is a vendor up here, one of those guys with the donkeys. Yeah, here he is.
What do you need? I don't want any trouble.
I'll buy one of these. I need some more money. Actually,
Well, be on your way then.
I'll probably just consume one of these gold rune 2s. Maybe a little bit more.
You again? I don't want any trouble.
Let me just buy these 2 from you. Gonna buy this armorer's cookbook. Buy some of these notes. Oh, the land squirt notes. That just says that those weird bulbousy creature enemies that shoot poison, they actually get killed from poison as well. So if you have like something that causes poison, that'll kill them, make them combust. Stone digger trolls.
All done? Well, be on your way then.
I don't know what they're talking about with stone digger trolls though. The heads of the stone digger trolls bear old wounds. I think that just means if you shoot them in the head or something, they'll kind of fall over. Land squirts are soft where they touch the ground, and poison will cause them to rupture. I believe this is the cave. Yep, coastal cave. There he is. He's in trouble.
It hurts. Oh. What are you doing here? You must leave this place at once. They'll rush in and beat you to a pulp. You'll end up just like me. Oh. What are you doing here? You must leave this place at once. They'll rush in and beat you to a pulp. You'll end up just like me. Oh.
Okay, so I'm gonna go kill the boss here.
Me? I'm searching for my purpose, given to me by my mother inside the Erd Tree, long ago, for the reason that I yet live, burned and bodiless. There is something for which I must apologize. I've acted the Finger Maiden, yet can offer no guidance. I am no maiden. My purpose was long ago lost. Shall I turn your rune? Let my hand share them with me.
Yeah, I can't level up right now. Just going to leave. Can't see nothing in here. I'm gonna need my I need my torch. So these enemies, generally, these are demi-humans, so they're like sort of like chimpanzee-like enemies. They kind of rely on group tactics, so typically be in large groups. They don't do that much damage on their own, but you know, there tends to be a lot of them, or like a small group of them at a time. So. Like sort of like cavemen, I guess. Beware of demi-human. Yeah, they're called demi-humans. Old Knight Isfan? I don't know. I don't know who Isfan is, but I don't think I need him. I think this is the boss room, maybe? I believe this is the boss room. Now it shows 2 health bars, but the other one is in another area, or in this cave. wish I could move. Killed that one at least. There's another one in the cave. I think he's down here. Oh, of course it didn't reach. Yes. Tailoring tools, sewing needle, okay. Yeah, and one thing about these guys is when you kill their leader, they kind of just freak out and don't attack you. At least I don't think they do. Oh, this one is. Yeah, that one is freaking out. What does the tailoring thing do? Enables armor adjustments at sites of grace. Okay. Seek ahead. Church ahead. Yeah, so there is a church this way. I actually thought I was gonna die in that fight because the fact that there was just so many like stupid like monkey enemies just running around. They were just like distracting the crap out of me. Or I guess chimpanzee enemies. So we are out of there, and we can actually ride our horse right now. I don't think there's anything on the shoreline here. Well, anyway, this part leads to a dragon shrine, dragon chapel or whatever, where you can learn incantations using the dragon hearts that you get from defeating dragons. I do have one dragon heart, although I don't really plan on using incantations with this build, so... just rest here for a moment. Actually, let me just sit down, see if there's anything from Melania. Yeah. The whole alter garments thing, it like just makes your armor worse. The only thing it makes better is the weight is less, but that's it. The stats always go down. I never really understood the point of it. Yeah, so this is Dragon Shrine. Guess I'll get the fire one. That one has the least, the lowest requirements. He eats the heart. Now I have that incantation, but I can't really use it until I upgrade my faith and arcane stats. But that's fine. Like I said, I don't think I really plan on using incantations with this particular build. I think this dung beetle gives me an ability. Oh no, Somber Smithing Stone 1. Okay, that's even better, I think. Gonna pick up a couple of materials down here. That's one thing in this game they've put work into is all the wildlife, like these penguins and like the goats and just like the non-enemy creatures that just run around. It's pretty neat. I don't think there's anything else around here, I don't think. The main thing is the Dragon Communion thing that I just was at. Just check over here real quick to make sure I'm not missing any items or anything like that. Don't think I'm missing anything, so I'll just leave. Okay, I'm gonna teleport back to the cave and see what's going on with that dude, the demi-human guy. Demi-human Bach. That's his name, Bach.
Oh, rush in and beat you to a pulp.
Give the sewing
Wait.
needle.
Is that what I think it is? You got it back for me. My sewing needle. What made you go and do a thing like that? My mum was a seamstress, and that sewing kit was all I had to remember her by. I always wanted to be just like sweet old mum. Then I suppose I can't just curl up and die, can I? Thank you. You're very kind. I always wanted to be a seamster like my mum. Then I suppose I... Thank you. You're very... I always wanted to...
Now where the heck is he? I guess I don't have the needle anymore. Nope. Let me go out front here. Make sure he's not out front somewhere. Oh yeah, the reason these guys, demi-humans, have red eyes is because at nighttime they become stronger. Those are land squids. Not too difficult to fight, but I don't know if you get in the wrong. I don't know if you get sloppy, they can mess you up. Don't think I'm gonna really mess with them. Where does this go? It's a giant. Where the heck am I? Actually, I don't know where the heck I am. Or like, I'm not super familiar with this area. I think I've probably been here, but... Oh, I'm like near the beginning again. Okay. I'd like to go back down, actually. Gonna avoid the giant, I guess. Yeah, and these things, like these things that walk on the ground, they're invisible, but you can see their footsteps. They're kind of annoying. So you gotta like try and cut in front of them. It's probably best to not even chase them. You just kind of cut and go. Yeah, kind of messed that up. Gotta wait until he comes back again. Oh my god, so annoying. Got him. Huh. Ash of War stamp sweep. Have to check that one out. I think there's a few soldiers over down at the end of this, where that campfire is. Or maybe just one soldier. Oh no, it's a Caden, forget the heck. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, those guys are kind of aggressive and kind of strong, for at least for this point in the game. Strip of white flesh. Could this be friend? But why is it always sadness? Still no head. So I have no idea where that monkey guy went. Or the Bach, demi-human Bach. Maybe he's at the church.
It's you again. Always a pleasure. Care to purchase anything?
Got some cookbooks for crafting.
Goodbye. Nice to do business.
I'd like to kind of dabble in using a bow and arrow as well. That'd be kind of nice. I haven't yet to find any crossbows or regular bows anywhere though. Okay guys, I think I'm gonna get off for the night. But thanks for watching, and I might get back on tomorrow or Sunday. But yeah, thanks everyone.